story. Once upon a time in a small village, there lived two friends. Let's name them Joey and Chandler. They both had their farm next to each other and were living a decent life. Then one day, robbers attacked their farms. Joey, being a well-built guy, beat the hell out of the robbers, leaving the robbers extremely thankful that they were alive. Unfortunately, Chandler was not so strong, and so he had no other option but to allow the robbers to steal his crop. Chandler knew he was not so strong, and to protect his farm from future theft, Chandler made a deal with Joey. He asked Joey to protect him from the robbers, and in return, agreed to give Joey 10% of his crop. This deal was signed successfully. The robbers attacked the farms in the next harvesting season, and this time, as per the deal, Joey gave a sound beating to the robbers and protected his and Chandler's farm. When other farmers came to know about this, even they agreed to offer 10% of their crop for Joey and their security. Joey decided to stop his farming business and instead recruited a few youngsters and trained them how to fight. The next time, no matter where these robbers attacked, Joey and his team fought and thrashed them. Robbers knew all the farms are secure, so they started looting other people, like traders. Soon, everyone from the village demanded security from Joey and his team and agreed to pay a portion of their earnings. Since they were from different occupations, they were classified accordingly. People who produced something, like farmers, were categorized into manufacturers. People who bought goods from manufacturers and sold it in the market were called traders. People who provided services like doctors were called service providers. People who had jobs were called employees. People who bought goods from manufacturers and sold it in other villages were called exporters. People who bought goods from other villages and sold them in this village were called the importers. Joey decided to call the amount paid by them a tax, and according to the categories, they were asked to pay the tax as follows. For manufacturers, a percentage of the production called the excise tax. From traders, a portion of their sales called the sales tax. From service providers, a portion of their charge called the service tax. From employees, a portion of their salary or income called the income tax. From exporters, a portion of their sales called the export tax. And from the importers, a portion of their sales called the import tax. But later, to maintain their profits, some manufacturers and service providers increased the cost of their product and services, thus indirectly transferring the tax burden to the buyers of the product. Hence, these are called indirect taxes. But the salaried employees cannot transfer their tax burden. They had to directly pay their taxes, hence they are called direct taxes. Later, Joey decided to levy the taxes on the profit earned by manufacturers and called them income tax. So traders, manufacturers started paying two types of taxes, the indirect taxes and the direct taxes. Soon, Joey became the king, and his village became his kingdom. People were paying taxes, the kingdom was flourishing, and everyone lived happily ever after.